Well, good day, everyone. Welcome inside the Ark, where we help those who are interested get their lives aligned, renewed, and centered in the truth of God. So today I want to present just a little bit more content relative to Project U, yielding old understandings. And today I want to talk about the conclusion of the matter. Um, in the Bible, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, it says, "Fear God and keep his commandments. This is the duty of every man, of every human being." Now, these are the words of King Solomon. Scholars believe that the book of Ecclesiastes was written by Solomon, and these were words that he wrote after his grand search for meaning meaning in life under the sun. And he concluded that life without God was basically a waste of time. He learned that living life in the face of God and serving him is what really gives us as humans meaning. That, my friends, is the conclusion of the matter. Now, you might be saying, well, what matter? This matter of life and humanity's search for meaning and purpose. You know, in our culture, there's a lot of talk about finding purpose and finding meaning in your calling. And I'm going to be digging a little bit more into those topics. But in our quest to find meaning and purpose in life, we try a whole bunch of stuff. We try many things, just like the writer of Ecclesiastes did. You know, Solomon did. He had the resources to do what he did. And unless God is the foundation of our life, unless he is the foundation of our search for satisfaction, our search for fulfillment, our search for happiness, it is all in vain. Nothing in this physical world has the ability to satisfy that spiritual void that's in us. That spiritual void, there's a spiritual void in us that drives us to seek to fill it. And it's meant to be filled by God. And only a relationship with God can fulfill that and can satisfy that void. You know, we try self-help, we try personal development, we try religion, philosophy, and a series of other things. And nothing in this world truly satisfies that void in us like a relationship with God. Now, I'm not talking about going to church, but I'm talking about getting into a relationship with your Creator on the grounds that he has laid out. There's a way to approach him that he's laid out for us to approach him. So we can't just approach God any old way we want. He's laid out how we are to approach him. And there is nothing in this life that will satisfy that void in us like a relationship with our Creator. And this is by design. It's meant to be that way. We need spiritual wholeness. And the key to human wholeness is God. He is the key to meaning and the key to life purpose. And the key, it's all found in a relationship with our Creator. He's the genesis of purpose and meaning. Now, in order for us to pursue this relationship, I'm not talking about, like I said, necessarily joining yourself to any human imposed religious system or institution. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm calling for a change of mind. I'm calling for people to, those who are really interested, to think outside the box of religion. Think outside religion. I'm talking about laying a foundation, a solid foundation for a personal and spiritual growth that begins with a relationship with your Creator that he has made available. He's made it readily available to everyone. This is the one mind shift, okay, that needs to happen in order for us to truly move forward in our lives. This is the one thing that we have to yield our old understanding in. I don't know what your understanding might be relative to God and how to reach him, but this is one thing that needs to happen in us. This is the mind shift. that needs to take place if we're going to move our lives forward. Nothing is going to change in our life until our minds do. Now, here's why human wholeness has to start with God and include God. First of all, we're spiritual beings. We're spiritual beings that we're living in a physical existence. God is the author of the spiritual. Personal growth is a spiritual process. So it makes sense for us to consult the creator of the spiritual, the one who devised it, created it, and designed it. Doesn't it make more sense to go to the one that designed the spiritual, that created the spiritual? Also, no matter how much success in life, we hear a lot about, we look at social media and we look at people, this one is successful and this one is successful by the world standards. And no matter how much success we achieve or personal growth we achieve, guess what? We're all going to one day breathe our last breath. And what then? You can't take any of that with you. What have you done to prepare for that day? God has a plan which sets us up for life and also sets us up for the next life. So those of you that are ready, for a change, you're ready to change your mind about certain things, you're ready to be challenged. You might hear some things here in the ARC and relative to Project U, you might hear some things that you're not going to like. Because I'm not here to tickle anybody's fancy. I'm not here to, to make everybody happy, because God knows you can't please everybody. But I'm here to speak biblical truth relative to what it takes for us to change our lives. As God has showed me and dealt with me about, I'm sharing with you. So again, thank you for tuning in to the ARC. I really hope that you all would like my page, that you would go and share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Arc of Freedom, and I'll see you guys in the ARC next time. Peace and blessings.